Hi friends, welcome back to the channel.
Hello everybody.
Today we want to talk about your decorating style, and we're very curious what your decorating style is. First of all, I want to apologize. I thought I had my microphone on for the Valentine video and I didn't. And so when I went to edit it, I thought I adjusted the voice, the volume level, and it just didn't sound right. So I apologize for that, but they're on today. So I think we're good.
Only doing it for a year and a rookie mistake.
Anyhow, today we're very curious what your decorating style is and how people started their styles. And we also wanted to share about our friend, Jimmie Cramer. Years ago when I was watching YouTube, they were talking about Tasha Tudor, and I thought, oh, somebody should invite Jimmie Cramer to be on a YouTube, be a guest. And Jimmie has been here, but he's passed away. But we sort of just wanted to have been thinking about him and have like a little memory thing for him on our channel. And so, when we've been out in the public and we see people that were our customers, and if you're new here, we had a shop for over 30 years and we just retired it. Now they're starting to say, oh, we see you on YouTube and thank you so much and thanks for sharing. But so I was going to we were thinking we wanted to talk to our customers on here and anybody that knew him. And then, you have to realize the world is bigger, smaller.
Yeah.
And so we were looking at our analytics, and there's people from Greece, Australia, New England, a lot of New England states, yeah. England, a lot of people from England that watch our channel. And I forget where all else. So anyhow, we want to share with you about our friend Jimmie Cramer.
Yes. So we're going to gift 2 items. The first is the book Seasons that Jimmie and Dean wrote. It's a wonderful book. It's great photography. It's just a great book. And this will be the first gift. And to be eligible for it, if you comment on this video, we're going to put all the names in a hat, and the first name we draw out will be this. And then the second name we draw will be this candle. And
well, it was Jimmie's candle. Mm-hmm. Jimmie, we make candles on the side. Mm-hmm. Jimmie loved this scent. So we added a little bit more something else in it to make it his own scent. And Jimmie and I worked together on the label also, and unfortunately he's passed away, but this is Jimmie's candle. Yeah. He had 2 of them, and this is like the spring one, and the graphics is, just looks like Jimmie.
Yeah, Jimmie and Audrey worked on it.
And he has a wheelbarrow, and
he was happy.
So that's the gifts, and we just want to do it just to have fun because we like to have fun.
Yeah, I talked a lot more to Dean than Jimmie. Audrey was over with Jimmie talking about colors and decorating, and Dean was a tractor guy, and I like tractors, so me and Dean.
You and Dean spent a lot of time together. Yeah, we did.
And unfortunately, Dean passed away shortly after that. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
After that one afternoon, you were with him. It was a couple days, I think. Then Dean passed away. We were in shock. Yeah, but he was a really nice guy.
Yeah, and he died unexpectedly.
Right.
So it was.
So when I first really, and when Jimmie was here, I said, when did we meet, Jimmie? It just seems so, long ago. And he thought we met at a show, like either an antique show but I don't remember. I just know it's like 30-some years ago. And so anyhow, we were so happy we did meet them, and they did invite us into their home and into their house. And what I first loved about this book, if you look inside it, is the green paint. And it's all on the trim and the woodwork. And we just started painting all our trim in our house green. And so honestly, that was like my pull into this book. Like, oh, what else is in this book? And the other thing that I love about this book is that, and it has it in the front, they love to decorate with the seasons, as I do. Spring, summer, fall, winter. But it's not always in stone. It's not 100% primitive, 100% country, 100% colonial. I'm just going to call it Jimmie Cramer style. And I would encourage you to have whatever your style is and to mix it in now and then. Like he had the 50s and 40s vases with flowers, and they're in the book, but it looks beautiful styled together. And he had, these are in the book. Mostly everything you see here is in the book.
Yeah. And we didn't even have the book when we were buying a lot of it. We weren't aware that it was in the book, actually, a lot of it.
Right.
So,
and we did sell a few things. We were dealers and had a shop, but not too much.
Not too much. But if you bought something off us and we remember you telling us it was Jimmy's, put that in the comments to remind us what we sold.
Right, and thank you very much. Yeah. But he had, these are in the book, and they're just so cute, and they're for Easter. And I don't think these are in the book, but it's a little chick with the hat. And I just think they're so cute. And I put these out every Easter. Yes. And then he had these little calico hats. And this one has straw in it, and it's an early blue fabric. And we're going to show more in the basket.
Got this banner off Jimmy. It's a welcome banner, and it's approximately 10 foot long. We used to fly it in our store a lot when we
did
had any event. So,
and that's one of the things I loved about Jimmy too in this book. He has the 4th of July and how they would always really celebrate on the 4th of July and have fun. And we bought some early star flags from him, like 40s, 8s, and under. And early America, they celebrated 4th of July way more than they did Christmas.
Yeah.
So I think that was like really neat that he did. And so we always, anything he had Americana to offer us, we bought.
Yeah, we bought.
And he had a lot of Civil War pieces. Yep. Yeah. And this is it. He had a lot of Civil War because he lived by a Civil War.
Antietam battlefield?
Yeah, not too far from there. And this was a Red Cross nurse's bag from the Civil War with early fabric. So that's like really special.
Yeah.
From the 1860s. And I always just put this up on our aprons up in the Walker house. And then we bought like winter mittens from him, and I usually hang those up. What else we have here? Okay. Oh, Jimmy liked his browns too. If you look back, we have a video on decorating with browns. I got so many responses, like emails too, emails and private messages about browns and how people think differently now, maybe a little bit about browns. And or some people thought it was very drab and we shouldn't decorate with browns. But we all love our browns. If you love primitive and country, we love our early browns. And this is just so sweet. And Jimmy told me sometimes if they didn't have buttons, he would just find buttons and sew them on. And but I think this is the original, and I just love this. So this always is up in the Walker house. And Jimmy, being a boy, he did like to buy boy things, and I like to buy girl things. And he also always had night shirts. Now Jimmy and Dean were in a booth in Maryland at Beaver Creek Mall. Of course, they're not there; they're past.
Yeah.
But their friend Michael, is in that mall.
Yeah.
And he bought a lot of Jimmy's things too. I don't know if he's resold them or not or whatever, but it's still a lovely, lovely mall to go to. And it really wasn't far from where Jimmy and Dean lived. But he always, and this is brown, and Jimmy loved to find things with initials on them. And this has initials on it. And I'm going to tell you a little story about initials. I always thought like initials were for the queen, and it was like really the posh had initials. Then I was reading in a book, and if you've ever heard of this book, it's called At Home, and it's an excellent book for studying early America because the book is from diaries and journal writing of people. So it's like true stories. It's not made up or something that they think. And they were saying how for a while in America, everybody was putting, not everybody, people were putting initials on things. so that if it was stolen, your linens or nightshirts, and you go like, down the road and you see something with your initials, you knew that somebody took that from your house. And so I always thought that was interesting.
Something different from today.
I thought that was different with initials. And there, see, I gathered all these things and we just got them. This little dog, I don't know if you, oh no, it's a cat.
That's a cat. I'm
It's
calling
a cat.
I'm calling it a cat.
It's a little brown calico cat, and isn't it so cute? And if you look at what video, probably the Christmas video, I think I have a close-up of this little kitty cat, but it's brown calico, and it's just the sweetest, sweetest. And I think this is also in the book. And I bought a lot of bonnets.
Whoops.
Can we get it?
We'll fold it over.
Okay. I bought a lot of bonnets from Jimmie, brown ones, blue ones. I think this is beautiful. And I just love bonnets, and it's like instant country. If you want to get into country decorating and textiles, just get a bonnet and put it over a chair on a peg rail. You can move them. I just love bonnets. We have farm tours. We have Girl Scouts and Brownies come. And I let them wear the bonnets, and that's like a really...
It's always a big hit, the bonnets with the little girls.
They love it. They love wearing the bonnets. And also, this is in the book, and I'm pretty sure it is. And Jimmie loved overalls. And what screams more than overalls in country and farming? And so we really like overalls. And then we have these. This one looks like it needs, brown had copper in it. And it falls apart so easy. And I bought this like this, and I'm going to think maybe I should try to fix it. I don't know if you see close up. It's little rosebuds, and they're little doll blankets. And it's not in good condition, as you can see them. I'm going to work on this, but I absolutely love this quilt. And then I have another quilt, and it's a log cabin pattern, and it's for dolls too. And I've used this many times. If you buy these and ideas, just to use them for a table runner, put a little pot in the middle with flowers in it. Oh, okay. And here, I love this, and I don't think you'll be able to see it good. I'll maybe do a close-up later. It's the little peg doll. It's an early peg doll with brown, and she does have a little face. I'll do a close-up later at the end so that you could see it. But, I just think it's so adorable. And I keep that where's that kitty cat? He must have liked cats because he has a lot that he sold.
Kitty.
Oh, and I keep this cat and this little doll in the doll bed in the Walker house. They go together. I just think they're so cute. I just love little kids things. Love little kids things. And so did Jimmie. He had there's a whole couple pages in here with the kids.
This book, of some of the stuff you'll see, it's just like, I wish I had one of them.
Oh, absolutely. And I really think this book changed decorating in the decorating world. It probably outsold magazines, and it was just everybody. I call it the decorating Bible.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, everybody just loved it and wanted to have their homes like it and get the things that were in this book.
It's just full of ideas.
It is.
You can run with it.
Yeah, it's wonderful ideas. It really is.
Now, this is heavy.
I'll get this out. And this is in the book also. And I got it because of the brown. This is real homespun. And there is a difference between homespun on a loom and done in the manufacturers. And this is early homespun and quilted. And the other side is a little crazy, but it's still beautiful. And it has really bright colors. And Jimmie said to me, I don't like that side. I don't like that side at all, but I like the brown side. And so this is in the book. And it wasn't in the best condition, but that's okay. I love those tattered, edges. I used to sort of get, when we started out, I got scared it wasn't real if it didn't have a little smell to it or wear to it. Or to me, that meant it was like real. Yeah, so this is really, we love this.
And if you saw the last video,
oh yes, or two before.
one of the
Anyhow, we have the mittens up. We had up for
on
Christmas.
The mantle, yeah.
In our new mantle in the family room. I'm so excited. I asked you all maybe what I should do. I got a lot of suggestions like paint the hole where the mantle is. Anyhow, I got brick wallpaper and I'm waiting for it to come and I'm going to put it on. It's peel and stick. I've never done peel and stick, so I'll let you know how that turns out. I've only done regular wallpaper, but so I'm hoping it doesn't look too fakey when it comes. So we'll do a video on that when we do it. But these sweet little mittens,
which were in the book,
yeah, they were Jimmie's too. It's just a wonderful, wonderful book. It's a wonderful.
This is a wallpaper box we got off Jimmie. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's in the book, and it has newspaper lined like most of them did, or a lot of them did. And it has a date of January 1859.
And the lid says November 1858.
So,
and we sort of collect these. So this was like a real gem to have. And one thing that I always do is I usually just buy them if they have a date in them, because that is just extra special. And, you know, for sure it's old unless somebody... But this is old. It's not like somebody got a newspaper and put in there. But this was one of our favorite things from Jimmie. And they're all our favorites.
And inside, you could spend a day just reading the inside. It's got a father's prayer and Kate and the goat. Just so much different. And Jimmie just, everything he had was like
wonderful.
Wonderful. And
yes. And some of you may ask, like, well, how did we get it? You know, well, he was in a mall for one, but for two, he would call us and he would have stuff at his house. He was very nice that way.
Yeah, he befriended us.
And would sell to us. And I think after Dean passed, he really did sell a lot. He just, I think, was a little bit in a slump. And,
yeah,
you know, which I understand. And I love the rose on here. And, you know, a lot of this, you can just mix in primitive, country, colonial. You know, what's really big now is, I'm going to say a lot of people are teetering on like English country, it's called, and it's a lot of pine, a little bit lighter, but not white, and adding a lot of woods in with it and natural surfaces. So all of this can be blended together. And I just think that's wonderful. My house is not where I live. It used to be more primitive. Of course, we keep the Walker House, the 1800s. We really try to keep that pure, we've said before. But this is like my fun house. This is like things that we just mix all together. David has advertising in the kitchen. You have some things, and downstairs you have your own room. But, you know, we just like to mix things up. Maybe you have a theme. Maybe you like to have all the same woodwork. Maybe you like to have it all early. But, you know, even in early America, so when you started out, it was just like today. Sometimes you have grandma and grandpa's old furniture. So I read that in a book too. Like, it wasn't like they all went out and they got a lot of things and here it is. It's like our houses when we started. You had Aunt Sally so-and-so, or my Aunt Lila. I had tons of her things, and it didn't match, but it was okay. And I think you can still do that today. Even if you love primitives, you could add in, you know, little like things for the holidays or 4th of July, those little chicks, or, you know, and this is from Jimmie too. And I just absolutely love this. Oh my goodness. And on the back, I'm not sure what sold me more. It's a feed sack on the back. And I think this is in the book too. And like Dave said, we would just go pick things out. We didn't even know they were in the book.
Yeah.
And then after the book came out too, we would be like, oh, look, that's in there and that's in there. And it just makes it even more special.
Yeah.
And the one everybody loves, a couple of dealers have said this, if you ever sell that, I'd like it. But we'll never sell this. But this is in the back of the book. I think it's in the book too. He had like a workroom upstairs. And it had a lot of garden things. And Jimmie had a garden collection. And Dean sort of did the flags. But this is in there. And I just love this.
Yeah, and they Dean made little log cabins, and they had a lot of antique log cabins. We
Yes.
we have.
Oh yes, we do have an antique log cabin. Wait, I'll go get it. Hold on.
The best laid plans of, but
okay. Here's a log cabin. I absolutely love log cabins. The door, this little door fell off, but it was on with leather
little leather
straps.
hinges. Yeah,
it's so cute. And I put a little light in there, and there's wallpaper on the back, early wallpaper. It's just so cute. And they did log cabins because sometimes they would build this before the log cabin. They weren't just toys; they were
prototypes,
right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's just so fun. If you like to collect, let me know in the comments too. If you're like to collect things like we do, but we're happy to share Jimmie's and Dean's collection because they were both. And,
it's Jimmie and Dean's collections because a lot of this was in the book that they wrote together.
Right.
So.
And I was telling a friend lately, boy, Jimmie's been on my mind. And I looked it up, and his birthday was February 22nd, which is going to be coming up here. Yeah. So here's an ode to Jimmie and Dean because we love them.
And just a reminder, if you could please write a comment. And season book is gift number 1, and the candle is gift number 2.
And they called it Seven Gates Farm. And I love that. We name everything. Huh? Yeah. We have a farm name, a shop name, our cars we name. We just named our house Apple Hill Cottage.
And the property was wonderful gardens, you know.
Oh my gosh, and that's all in the book.
And a wash house and all.
I'm just so happy to give this book to somebody.
Yeah, and I hope you appreciate it and get as much joy out of it as we did.
You absolutely love it. I know you like early things.
Yeah, it's a neat book.
So. And remember, your style is your style.
We also bought a few larger pieces off Jimmie. We bought a mule chest and a tobacco brown paint, and we bought a bee box, 2 bee boxes, and
one's red. One's red paint. It's really neat.
Yeah,
and I forgot it has a name on it too.
Yeah, it has some stenciling on it, and this white one has some stenciling with a patent date, and it's unique.
And all our friends want it.
Yeah,
it's so funny. If you ever sell that, let me know. Yeah. But we still love it, but you never know.
No, but we really like it.
We do. And then I found, honey, I found the piece of furniture, and I found the mittens. And so it would be fun if you do have the book to go through and find these things like a Where's Waldo. And also I wanted to say that we only ship, even our candles and everything, we only ship 48 states. We don't do Hawaii, Alaska, or we don't do international. Sorry, but we just can't do that. So anyhow.
Thanks for watching.
This was fun getting all this stuff together.
We brought back so many memories, and you just forget about some of the things you did get, like the log cabin we knew it, but
I don't know what else we have spread out. These were the things that most of them are up in the Walker house, but not all of them.
Yeah,
they're in the house too. And I think we need to do the plotting shed all over because of this sign.
Yeah, so.
My she shed. We'll do it different.
And that's a neat little structure too. So stay tuned. And,
yes, it's a spring and summer project.
Yeah,
we're doing all these projects we've sort of been wanting to do for a while, put on hold.
Yeah, and
just lots of content coming up.
Yeah.
Anyhow, thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing our memories with us. And if you have any that you can share with us in the comments, we'd love it. Thank you. So
yeah.
See you next time. And I hope, what do you say? I hope to see you real soon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, friends, it's snowing. It was beautiful yesterday, and today it's snowing. We'll go about 4 inches. So this is a good day to do that. Dave and I are in our breakfast room, but he had an idea to show you this up close.
And it's windy out, just to add to the snow. It is very windy.
It is. This is the bee box. And this was our green trim. And in case anybody asks, it's Old Village Paints Colonial Green. It's like my favorite. And
we hope
to see you real soon. Thanks for being here.